Merry meet! I'm Spyrit Dancer from the Wiccan Magic Shack, and I also have a blog at the Pampered Goddess. And today is Summer Solstice, or Midsummer, and in ancient times the Druids used to go and harvest the mistletoe from the oak trees on Midsummer. They would harvest it when both the sun and the moon were in the sky, which it is right now. The moon just rose about an hour ago, for the most power. And traditionally it was used to prevent lightning strikes, which I need because I'm a lightning magnet, fire, which we have extreme fire hazards here in the winter, and to banish evil. So I'm here, I have mistletoe growing on my trees and I'm going to harvest it. Now unfortunately, unlike the Druids, instead of growing in oak trees, my mistletoe grows in a mesquite tree, which has 1-inch thorns on it, so it's a little bit of a challenge to get it, but there is a patch of it here that's close to the ground and not too close to the thorns. It's one of the true mistletoes, the type we have here, but it looks very different from the type of mistletoe you would see that you'd kiss under during Christmas, as it's got very long, sticky looking leaves instead of the round leaves that traditional mistletoe has. But it still has all of the properties, and I will be cutting it and putting it into this, on this undyed muslin to gather it up. The Druids traditionally used white cloth. And I also have dimes, and it was tradition also to put silver dimes for the tree as a thank you gift for its harvest. Mistletoe is a parasite, and it actually will eventually kill the tree, so we do trim this regularly to keep it off our tree. But this batch is going to be special and used for magical purposes. So here I go. I'm going to try and not put myself in the patterns. This first batch is pretty close to the ground here. Thank you. We're going to take this off of you. Mistletoe will grow into the wood, and it sends tendrils all the way down into the wood, creates a swelling, and it lives off its host tree. It creates a little bit of photosynthesis itself, but not very much. It pretty much gets all of its nutrients from the host tree. And you can cut it back, but you never get rid of what's in the tree. But by trimming it, you keep it under control and it won't kill the tree off. So now I got this. We're gonna go see if we can find some more, one of the other trees. Okay, this is the first batch that we gathered, or I gathered. My husband shot me gathering it. And as you can see, like I said, this mistletoe is very sticky. It has very long, thin leaves. It doesn't really have the rounded leaves like the traditional mistletoe. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some gatherings of this. Some bunches, and I'm going to tie them up and let them dry, and then I'll have them to put on my door frames, and I will have them to a few of them left to sell to others if they want them. This is my first time doing a how-to craft video, but this is all part of my belief systems. It's amazing that mesquites were one of the, or not mesquite, I'm sorry, mistletoe is one of the things that the Druids pretty much used as a cure-all for a lot of things. And I just read on the internet today that they're finding some of the things they're taking out of are being, research is done for use on breast cancer. So the ancients knew what they were doing. So I have some of this natural hemp cord. And I'm going to put it around the ends. Put a couple of half inches. And I have my little mistletoe bundle. And I'm going to take some twine and toss it over the rafters and hang it up here in the garage, where we're in the desert here, so it's nice and dry. And this will dry out and be a protection for my house against fire, lightning, and evil.